Welcome to The Burning of the Midnight Lamp, where we are dissecting music history, album by album, and track by track. And we have then arrived at the last track on Sparks' album Interior Design from 1988. Also their last track of the 80s, we could say. And it's a track called Madonna, nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. I see that they liked this cover from So Important so much that they needed to reuse it for Madonna.
Yeah, this is the same cover, horrible cover for the single. It was released on single in France, I think only in France, with the extremely important mix of So Important as the B-side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's jump into it. What do you think, Chris? Will it be which Madonna do you think they will sing about there? Is it the Madonna, or is it the singer, or?
Well, they have the Mona Lisa as their label, so I'm thinking classic art here, some way.
Oh.
Yeah, but we already saw the track listing that there exists multiple language versions.
German, Spanish, and French. They were actually all released on the US CD version of this album when it came out.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm expecting something that they maybe thought would be a hit, and then it didn't.
A hit in Catholic countries? We'll see. We'll jump into it, have a listen, and discuss it more afterwards. Last track.
While the symphony played, I was starting to fade, till I woke to a cymbal crash. I turned to my right, you were gone, that's alright. These platonic things are a burn. I walked out on the street while the big city lights tried to sell me on a way of life that I was already living. Well, a limousine longer than the Golden Gate Bridge pulled up alongside me at the curb. All the glass was blacked out, so I knew there was someone very important in there. Then the door opened up and a blonde in the shadows said, "Get inside." And of course I got inside.
Of course.
Madonna, is that really you? Madonna, what you gonna do? Feelings only you can have, never in the photograph. Feelings only you can have.
Well, she took me back to her penthouse and showed me all her platinum records, and of course there were a lot. Then we sat on the sofa and she turned on a classical station, but the reception was poor. And we sat there and talked a little more, and one thing led to another, as they often do in these situations.
All the stars are shining tonight for me. All the stars are shining tonight, glory be. Madonna, is that really you? Madonna, what you gonna do? Feelings only you can have, never in the photograph. Feelings only you can have. Madonna, is that really you? Madonna, what you gonna do? Feelings only you can have, never
Madonna,
in the photograph. Feelings only you can have. Madonna.
she fixed me a continental breakfast, and then she said, well, goodbye. And I said, can I see you again? And she said, no. And I said, well, goodbye. And I never told anyone about this, 'cause after all, it's none of their business what she or I did.
Madonna, is that really you? Madonna, what you gonna do? Feelings only you can have, never in the photograph. Feelings only you can have. Madonna, is that really you? Madonna, what you gonna do? Feelings
Only you can
have, never in the photograph. Feelings only you can have. Madonna, 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 Madonna.
Yeah.
That wasn't a Sparks type song, then I don't know what is.
Oh, what can you say? It's not a single material at all, but no, just wonderful. Brilliant little thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, well, don't have much words to say.
You're speechless. No.
I wouldn't say speechless, but no. Always love a good sprechgesang, and they're telling a little short story here, true or not true, doesn't matter, because it's so funny how he writes himself into a meeting with Madonna, and placing this as the ending of this album, which is an album that, as we previously discussed, is maybe a little bit more serious, and also being often perceived as the low point in the career, as it definitely is not, as far as I'm concerned, but a very low rated album, and at a time where they tried to market themselves, they realized, recorded and released their own album, and it didn't sell, and it took, did you say 6 years until the next album?
Mm.
And their
Next album, yeah.
And their manager, he didn't survive that period, and so this is sort of an album that now in hindsight it signifies a break, but it could also have been the last Sparks album.
Could have been.
If they never picked up the mantle and went back into the ring, and if you view it as that, then this is the sort of a album where we didn't succeed. Where are the champagne? We didn't get any champagne, and it ends with a sort of a fantasy where he meets Madonna, who is on top of the charts, who has the champagne, and that is where they end it. It's sort of poetic and sad and beautiful all at once, and yeah, what a perfect ending.
It's what you would call poetic injustice.
Yeah, poetic injustice. That's right. Yeah, no, I love this ending. So clever, and yeah, you feel it, because they're writing this at the time when they're not Madonna, but I'm sure they would like to be.
Yeah, it must have been really tough having this, because I imagine themselves, they must have been pretty happy with this album, and then to kind of have been doing this all by themselves, very successfully, I would say, and then no one notices. And then you go off to do music for a film that never happens. I think it could drive most people crazy.
Yeah.
To have that experience. And if this would have been the last album, then maybe, just wonder if maybe it would have been perceived different. But then they kind of came back, and they have such a wide range of albums, great albums, that this got just a bit lost in the plot on the way.
If this would have been the last album, I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't be sitting here and talking about it.
Neither would we. Yeah. There wouldn't have been any documentary, probably.
I kind of imagine that a little bit uncertain if they had large expectations for this album themselves. I mean, I think they were also realistic. They've seen where they have been with the previous album, so of course they might have big belief in it. But I wouldn't be surprised as well if they maybe didn't have that high expectations for it. But no, I agree with you, Chris. It's a lovely ending. In fact, this was my way into this album in a way. It was the first track I really liked on it. And when I realized, okay, there is actually something here. And later on, as I listened more to it, that changed to even more positive view on it. Now, listening to it now, it's definitely surprising that it has that status it has. Why that is it because it was kind of very anonymous when it came out? Maybe many people didn't listen to it. And maybe then when they do listen to it, they go back and say, oh, it's an 80s production album. Because it is a very album of its time, production-wise. I wouldn't say it has dated poorly. I mean, you obviously listen to a lot of 80s type of production music, but even then, but I think that's also a little bit what I struggled with in the beginning. That it was, I'm not particularly fond of in general, the sort of very lush late 80s production style that you hear on so many albums of music, that type of production. But here I definitely grown accustomed to it, and it maybe is lacking the sort of Mount Everest tracks like we have on some of the other albums, and many of the other albums maybe even. It's actually hard to pick a highlight, not because there aren't highlights, but it's just solid from start to beginning. Very few dips. Many of the albums, even the great ones we listen to, there are, say, quality-wise, much more variation. Maybe the bar is even higher and you have variation over super great to great. But here, it's just solid from A to Z, from start to finish. And there isn't really even weak spots. Okay, we discussed the cheesy synths on "You Got a Hold of My Heart" and things like that. But apart from the picky details, there isn't much weak spots on this album,
Still
even
charming.
within the songs. We discussed the choruses are great, which doesn't mean the verses aren't great, because they are as well.
Yeah, and
It's just solid all the way through.
the melody is great. The instrumentation is great.
No, I really enjoyed what I heard tonight, so I'm looking forward to listening to this album some more and get to know it, play it from A to B,
Or
in sequence.
only from A to B.
You take it very literal.
Yeah. So
Beginning to end.
one and two, and then I'm going to stop.
He meant the vinyl.
I meant the
A and B.
A and B, yeah. Okay. No, but no, it deserves it, and it doesn't deserve the status it has.
No, it doesn't. It's definitely, to me, the most accomplished album since Angst in My Pants, where there are it's really well structured, really good songwriting. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. No, it's hard to disagree with that.
But probably some of you will, and you are, you can put us in our place. Tell us that we're wrong.
Yeah.
We might not listen, but
Yeah.
Write us a comment.
Yeah, definitely comment on the song, comment on the album below. Let us know why you don't like it, if you don't like it. I mean, I was on the other side of the fence, so yeah, I don't know really what changed. But this is a solid album, so why shouldn't I like it? It's almost surprising why I didn't like it in the beginning. Maybe not quite as immediate as some of the other Sparks albums. Maybe that is the main issue.
I get that.
So, yeah, join us and let's redeem this album. Go into places like Radio Music and, give an honest review by all means. But I think it has 2.5, so it's in the middle. It's not horribly wrong, but...
Yeah, but still, that is wrong.
Yeah, it's not the middle
That
of the
is
road
really
album
wrong.
with 2.5 stars
No,
out
no,
of
no.
5.
It's not.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So...
Yeah. But there's a bonus track, isn't it? A B-side?
there is a B-side, yeah. You want to listen to it?
I want to listen to it.
Yeah, it's a bit
We
different.
can't skip one track.
No,
It's a nice track.
I was actually thinking of listening to it when we actually heard So Important, but then we had so many other tracks. We can have a listen to it. It's only 2 minutes long.
It's the B-side of So Important.
B-side of So Important,
Yeah.
instrumental.
It work nice in a film.
Not quite Sparks in the Dark.
No.
Okay.
Let's listen to it then. This big brass ring.
This is almost Berlin School signature.
Yeah.
You could have 10 minutes of this, couldn't you? No problem.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't mind, no? It's more Mike Oldfield than Klaus Schulze.
Yeah, that's
They can do that as well.
Yeah, definitely would not fit on the album at all.
No. This
no,
is
that would completely ruin the album, I think.
something
B-side?
different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better than Sparks in the Dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
This could have
It's actually a bit
put in
interesting.
a 80s movie.
Yeah.
Michael Mann in the sunsets.
Extremely cinematic.
Miami or
Yeah,
something.
very
That it
sad.
is.
Yeah. No. I'm a completist. We have to hear all the B-sides as well.
Yeah. Now, well, next album. I think we have. I don't think we're going to listen to all the bonus tracks.
Okay, I'll hear it at home.
Then we will have to split it. That would take
would be the next half a year.
40 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Unless we do them in
we'll skip the highlights. So no
in
skip to the
bulks.
highlights.
No, but I think that there's definitely bonus tracks we need to listen to there as well. Because there are some great ones, and there are many mixes and things like that. Maybe natural to take.
We can sample parts of it. No, maybe not.
And it's demo versions and B-sides and probably maybe stuff that they recorded in between now and then, I would guess.
Yeah, there must be.
So
I'm guessing we will use a bit more time on the next album.
And it is,
It's hard not
we're
to.
also into the CDH, so the songs are longer. It's not a lot of tracks on the because the main album, I think it's 10, 12.
Yeah,
But the first and second tracks are very short, so it's essentially 10 tracks. But I still think it's 55 minutes long or something like that. Definitely longer than a normal vinyl. But yeah, that will be in another episode. And before we jump to that album, we also want to do Singing in the Shower, which Sparks did with Rita Mitsuko. So that will come in the next episode. And as I've said before, leave a comment below on the song on the album. And come on, let's boost this album. It deserves it.
it really does. Yeah.
Thank you for following us on this album as well. And until we're back with a single with Rita Mitsuko, we'll still have a great day and goodbye.
And goodbye.
See you very soon.